Welcome to the Trophy Awards presentation of Grand Slam Club Ovis. These awards are sponsored by Safari Club International's Trophy Records Department. GSCO has been a sponsor of SCI's awards, very proud to be associated with their program. We adopted the SCI scoring system for our awards the very first year for our 2005 convention. Our program has grown every year and we continue to receive top quality trophies. You're certainly going to see some of the finest trophy sheep and Capra goats ever recognized. Welcome to the 9th Annual Trophy Awards presentation of Grand Slam Club Ovis. These awards are for the 5th year in a row sponsored by Safari Club International's Record Book and World Hunting Awards. We adopted the SCI scoring system for our awards the very first year, which was our 2005 convention. GSCO has been a sponsor of SCI awards for the past 5 years as well. Our program has grown every year, and we continue to receive top quality trophy entries. You're certainly going to see some of the finest trophy sheep and Capra goats ever recognized. We'll begin with the International Introduced category. GSCO is proud to have the opportunity to honor these hunters and their fine trophies. This category is designed for completely free-ranging wild sheep or wild Capra goats from anywhere in the world. They've been introduced as non-indigenous species. We'd like to ask the hunters to quickly make their way to the stage when their names are called. Please hold your applause till all the winners have been announced for this category. The Bronze Award goes to George Harms for an excellent New Zealand tahr that he took in July 2009. It has an SCI score of 42 4/8. The Silver Award goes to our own super photographer, Joe Sebo. He also hunted in New Zealand and got a great chamois in July 2009. It scored 25 7/8 SCI. Moving along to the Gold Award, it goes to Pete Mowbray for a beautiful Armenian mouflon that he took in West Texas in October 2010. That ram scores 116 5/8 SCI. As for the Platinum Award, we have a tie. Pete Mowbray, stay on the stage because we want to present you with the Platinum Award for your red sheep that you took on that same hunt in West Texas in 2010, and that fine ram scored 120 3/8 SCI. The second Platinum Award is for a great Aoudad taken in Texas in December 2011, and the hunter was another one of our volunteers, Dan Parks. His Aoudad scores 138 2/8 SCI. The top award in the International Introduced category is the Diamond, and it goes to J.D. Des Woods for a great Bezoar Ibex taken completely free range, as are all these trophies in New Mexico. Des hunted in January 2010 to get this Ibex that scores 116 5/8. That completes our International Introduced category, so please give all these winners a big round of applause. We now come to the International Archery Awards, which are sponsored by Matthews. For this category, we accept both sheep and Capra goat entries. Winners are determined by their relative standing in the SCI record book. Not many international archery trophies are taken each year, and that's why we combine the sheep and goats. We'd like to ask the hunters to quickly make their way to the stage when their names are called, so please hold your applause until all the winners have been announced for this category. The Gold Award goes to Theron Soroka, and it's for an Iberian mouflon that scores 110 6/8 SCI, taken in March 2012. SCI recently split up the European mouflon sheep into two different trophy types, with the rams from Spain categorized as the Iberian, and the rams from the rest of Europe categorized as the Central European. Theron Soroka should stay handy, as we also want to present him with the Platinum Award for a great trophy taken in Spain on his March 2012 hunt. He arrowed an excellent Gritos Ibex that scores 77 SCI points. Moving to our Top Diamond Award, we want to invite Wayne Farnsworth Jr. to the stage to receive that award. Wayne also took a Gritos Ibex in Spain on his trip in May 2011. It had a score of 90 1/8 SCI, which will be a top 5 archery trophy in the book. Please join us in giving these two accomplished bow hunters a big hand. We now move along to the International Capra category. We'd like to inform you that the winners for this category, as well as the International Sheep category, are chosen by a panel of more than 20 judges from around the world. Our member and volunteer Randall Bush heads this process and tallies the results. Judges are asked to rate the trophies according to quality, rarity, and difficulty of the hunt. Our thanks go out to Randall and the fine panel that's worked so hard over the years for this program. There were several tremendous Capra trophies entered this year, which made the ranking process a really tough one. We'd like to ask each hunter to quickly make your way to the stage when your name is called, so please hold your applause until all the winners have been announced for this category. We begin with the bronze category, and considering we had more than 60 entries, it's not surprising that we've ended up with a 5-way tie for that award. The first bronze goes to Brian Houck for his American Mountain Goat taken in 2011 in British Columbia. That goat scores 30 5/8 SCI. The next bronze goes to Mike Adams for his Sind Ibex, taken in Pakistan in 2009. It has an SCI score of 99 7/8. Farley Daniels also gets a bronze for his Altai Ibex taken in Mongolia in 2010. It scores 107 SCI points. The next bronze award goes to Bela Hidveji for the difficult-to-obtain Mid-Caucasian Tur from Russia. Bela hunted in 2011 to get that Tur, which has a score of 145 2/8 SCI. We hope you paid attention to the score just announced for a Mid-Caucasian Tur, as our final bronze is awarded for a Mid-Caucasian Tur only 2/8 of an inch larger. That Tur was taken by Alejandro Reyes in 2009, and it has an SCI score of 145 4/8. We have a 4-way tie for the Silver Awards, and the first goes to Pete Mowbray for a Ronda Ibex that he took in Spain in 2008. His Ronda scores 71 4/8 SCI. The next Silver Award goes to Savara Hastings. She took a Bizor Ibex in Turkey in March 2012 that scores 116 2/8 SCI. Daryl Hastings receives the next Silver Award for his Southeastern Ibex that was taken in Spain in November 2011. That fine trophy has an SCI score of 82. The final Silver Award goes to Jesus Viejo Gonzalez for another Spain trophy that was taken in September 2011. That Cantabrian Chamois scores 21 6/8 SCI. We also have a 4-way tie for the Gold Award, with the first one going to Alan Brimacombe for his Gritos Ibex that was taken in Spain in November 2011. That Ibex scores 93 SCI points. The next Gold Award is for a Sind Ibex taken by Savara Hastings in February 2012 in Pakistan. Her Ibex scores 109 2/8 SCI. Jerry Bush took a Bezor Ibex in Turkey in December 2011 that scores 120 and 2/8 SCI. He gets the third gold award for that trophy. And by the way, Jerry and that Ibex were on the cover of the Spring 2012 Ovis. The final gold award goes to Robert Duhataway for his excellent Pyrenean Chamois that was taken in Spain in October 2011. Bob's trophy scores 25 and 3/8 SCI. There's a three-way tie for the Platinum Award. The first name is familiar, as he's already won tonight. Alejandro Reyes took a Gobi Ibex in October 2011 in Mongolia. It scores 114 and 2/8 SCI. Our next Platinum Award goes to Ronald Vollrath for a Carpathian Chamois from Romania taken in November 2010. It has an SCI score of 29 and 3/8. The final Platinum Award in this category goes to Rose Rackman for her beautiful American Mountain Goat from Utah taken in September 2011. It scores 32 and 7/8 SCI. The top Diamond Award is for an absolutely amazing American mountain goat. Troy Sheldon hunted in British Columbia in October 2011 to get this astounding trophy. This mountain goat scores 35 and 7/8 SCI and has the new all-time world record in that book. He beat out the former #1 trophy that had stood for 20 years. We'd also like to report there's been a final panel judging of Troy's goat by the Boone and Crockett record book, and it's also the new world record there as well. This completes the International Capra Awards. Congratulations to all these winners. So would you join with us in giving them a big round of applause? We now move along to the International Sheep category. Remember that the winners for this category are chosen by a panel of more than 20 international judges. The criteria are the quality and rarity of the trophy and difficulty of the hunt. We'd like to ask each hunter to quickly make your way to the stage when your name is called. Please hold your applause until all the winners have been announced for this category. We did not have nearly as many entries for this category as for the Capra, but did have more than 20, which makes it quite difficult to choose 5. Therefore, we have some ties, but not for the bronze, which goes to a familiar name, Alejandro Reyes, who took a most impressive Hungai Argali in Mongolia in 2011 that has an SCI score of 226 and 2/8. We do have a two-way tie for the Silver Award. The first goes to Daryl Hastings for a Blandford Uriel taken in Pakistan in February 2012. That ram scores 130 and 6/8 SCI. The other Silver Award goes to Daryl Hosker for the rare Afghan Uriel that he took in Iran in November 2011. It scores 137 and 3/8 SCI. Daryl Hosker also might want to stick around to receive the Gold Award for a mighty Marco Polo Argali that he took in 2010 in Tajikistan. It scores 224 and 1/8 SCI. We had a tie for the gold, and besides Daryl, we want to award a gold to Joshua Spies for an outstanding Gobi Argali that he took in Mongolia in July 2012. That ram scored a whopping 215 and 1/8 SCI. Moving along to the Platinum Award, we have another two-way tie there. We first recognize Rennie Snyder for her Yakutia Snow Sheep taken in 2011 in Russia. To show you the quality of these trophies, Rennie's ram is listed in the SCI record book as number 3 all time, with a score of 162 and 7/8 SCI. The other Platinum Award goes to Mike Adams for his Himalayan Blue Sheep from Nepal taken in September 2011. It scores a whopping 132 7/8 SCI and will be listed as number 6 in the record book. Our Top Diamond Award is given for a trophy that should impress any knowledgeable hunter. You see an amazing Hungai Argali on the screen that was taken by Denmark's Richard Sand in Mongolia in July 2011. It ended up with an SCI score of 247 1/8, placing it as number 2 in the record book. This ram is only the second Hungai Argali to ever have a horn length over 60 inches. You should also be impressed looking at the heavy bases of this great trophy. Congratulations, Richard, on one of the best Argalis ever taken. Richard will not be with us tonight, but is on his way, and will recognize this trophy once again at our Saturday night banquet. Perhaps his agent outfitter, Khan Karakaya, can accept for him tonight. This completes all of our international awards for this evening, so join with us in giving all these winners a great round of applause. We now return to our 2013 Trophy Awards, beginning with the North American Sheep Rifle Awards. We'll be presenting plaques to both the hunter and to the outfitter, so we ask that when your name is called and your trophy photo appears on the big screen, the hunter and the outfitter, or a representative, immediately begin making your way to the stage. Please hold your applause until all the winners have been announced for this category. One more time, both the hunter and a representative of the outfitter should come forward quickly when your names are called. Our first North American sheep category is for the Dall. Our minimum for this category is 165 SCI. To take a Dall sheep of this size, one has achieved quite a feat. And tonight, we have 5 award winners. The Silver Award goes to Doug Sayer as the hunter and Arctic Red River Outfitters. Doug took this fine NWT ram in August 2011, and it has a score of 165 3/8 SCI. If you folks were paying attention, we said we were giving 5 awards in this category. You would have expected the bronze to be first, yet it was a silver. That's because we have a most unusual circumstance with the next 2 rams scoring exactly the same to tie for the Gold Award. The first gold goes to Clay Colwell for a Yukon Dall that he took in Reynolds Outfitting in August 2012. It has an SCI score of 166 1/8. Michael J. Carpenito also took a Dall ram scoring 166 1/8 SCI, and he, along with Ram Head Outfitters, gets the other Gold Award for that NWT ram taken in August 2012. The Platinum Award goes to another Carpenito, but it's Mike A. Carpenito, and you may figure out that this is a father and son. Mike took his outstanding NWT Dall sheep with Ram Head Outfitters as well, and it scores 169 3/8 SCI. The Top Diamond Award for the Dall category goes to Bryce McGew for the ram that he took on a self-guided hunt in August 2011. It has an SCI score of 173 6/8. It's a rare occasion these days to take a Dall sheep of over 170 points, and we applaud not only Bryce, but all of these great award winners. So please, let's give them all a hand. We now move on to the Stone category, where we'll have 2 hunters and the same outfitter recognized for both. This, of course, is an unusual circumstance. The minimum score for this category is 170 SCI. It takes a huge one to be included, so expect to see some really big sheep on the screen. The Platinum Award goes to Richard L'Esperance for a ram that he took with the Yukon Big Game Outfitters in August 2012. Richard's ram scores 170 and 5/8 SCI. Yukon Big Game Outfitters can just stay on stage as they and their hunter J.C. Hover have earned the Top Diamond Award for an August 2012 stone ram scoring 171 and 5/8 SCI. Sean Raymond and his partners at Yukon Big Game Outfitters certainly started their first year of operation with a bang, as these two fine trophies indicate. This completes the stone sheep category, so would you please give these winners a big round of applause. We now move along to the California Bighorn category. The minimum score for rams to be recognized is 165 SCI. We have 4 qualifying entries this year with some outstanding trophies. The Silver Award goes to Bruce Moe for his self-guided ram taken in Washington in November 2011. It scores 166 and 6/8 SCI. The Gold Award goes to Chuck Duffy and Virgil's Desert Bighorn hunts for a Great Nevada ram. That California Bighorn scores 167 and 7/8 SCI and was taken in September 2011. Thomas J. Little hunted self-guided in Washington and took a huge California Bighorn in September 2011. He receives the Platinum Award for that ram, scoring 178 and 1/8 SCI. Competition was tight for the top 2 awards, but Walter Chuck does receive the Diamond Award for a self-guided Oregon ram. It was only 2/8 of an inch larger than the Platinum Award winner. Walter's ram scores 178 and 3/8 SCI and was taken in August of 2012. This completes the California Bighorn category. Let's really give them a hand. Now let's move on to the Desert Bighorn category. This category is usually our largest, and this year is no exception. Each ram that qualifies for the minimum of 168 SCI will receive an award. You're going to see several rams receive a bronze award. Then we'll move on to silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Any Desert Bighorn scoring 168 SCI or above is terrific. Please pay attention to each and every entry. The first bronze goes to Mike Adams for a South Baja Mexico ram that he took with the Hito Alfredo V. Bonfil. Mike hunted in December 2011 to get that ram, scoring 170 and 5/8 SCI. The next bronze award goes to David Cherchansky and Desert Hunt for a Mexico ram that David took in January 2010. That excellent ram scores 171 and 2/8 SCI. J.D. Des Woods hunted with Ultimus Adventures in January 2011 to get a Texas Desert Bighorn. They receive a bronze award for that ram, scoring 171 and 3/8 SCI. The next bronze goes to Michael Smith and High Desert Outfitters. Michael hunted in Arizona in December 2010 for this excellent ram with an SCI score of 172 and 1/8. Laurel Levitt and High Desert Outfitters earned the next bronze for an Arizona Desert Ram. It scores 173 and 5/8 SCI and was taken in December 2010. The next bronze is presented to Timothy Rogers and Little Horn Outfitters for yet another Arizona Desert Sheep. Timothy hunted in December 2011, and his ram scores a whopping 176 SCI points. Kenneth W. Nelson earns a bronze award for a Desert Bighorn that he took in Mexico in January 2012. That ram scores 180 and 5/8 SCI. Mark T. Miller and Double H Outfitters are receiving bronze awards for an Arizona ram that scores 181 and 5/8 SCI. It was taken in December 2011. The next bronze goes to Ernest Bunch III and Little Horn Outfitters for an Arizona Desert Bighorn scoring 182 and 1/8 SCI. Ernest hunted in December 2011 for that one. Al Hankins hunted in Mexico in April 2012 to get an outstanding desert ram that scores 183 and 2/8 SCI. It earns our next bronze award. Kenneth Gerhardt hunted with Hide and Seek Outfitters in December 2011. His Great Nevada ram scores 183 and 6/8 SCI and also receives a bronze award. Our final Desert Sheep Bronze Award of the evening goes to Daryl Krantz and Southwest Hunting Adventures. Daryl hunted in December 2010 to get his great Arizona Desert Ram with an SCI score of 183 and 7/8. The Silver Award this year goes to Esteban Larraguin. He hunted with Desert Hunt in February 2012 to get a Tiburon Island Desert Bighorn that scores 185 SCI points. Roman DeVille and Amigos Guides and Outfitters received the Gold Award for an outstanding desert ram scoring 185 and 1/8 SCI. Roman hunted in Mexico in March 2012 to get that ram. The Platinum Award goes to Gustavo Arvelo and Little Horn Outfitters for a great Arizona Desert Sheep. Gustavo took his ram, scoring 185 and 4/8 SCI in August of 2012. The Top Diamond Award for Desert Sheep goes to Michael J. Carpenito and Double H Outfitters for one of the greatest Desert Bighorns ever taken in Arizona. As a matter of fact, it's listed as number 2 in the SCI record book with a score of 194 and 3/8 and is number 2 for Arizona as well. It's truly an amazing trophy. This completes the Desert Sheep category. Let's give a huge round of applause for our winners as they continue to make their way to the stage quickly. The final category for this year's Trophy Awards Rifle category is for the Rocky Mountain Bighorn. All rams qualifying for this category had to beat a minimum of 180 SCI. All of these rams certainly far surpass that criteria, and you're about to see one of the finest groups of bighorns we've ever had on our awards. We have 5 bronze awards to present in this category. The first is most interesting, and it goes to Thomas Lemmerholtz and Ultimus Adventures. The state of Nebraska only issues a bighorn tag occasionally. Thomas was the high bidder for that tag at our 2011 convention, and he was able to take a beautiful ram, scoring 183 and 3/8 SCI in December 2011. The next bronze goes to Matthew Gerard in Backcountry, BC and beyond for a British Columbia Rocky Mountain Bighorn. This ram scores 184 and 2/8 SCI and was taken in September 2011. The third bronze goes to Clay Pershon and Chase Hill Outfitters. Clay hunted in Montana November 2011 to get this beautiful bighorn, scoring 185 and 4/8 SCI. Thomas Martini hunted self-guided in British Columbia to take the ram that earns our next bronze award. He hunted in November 2011 and his ram scores 187 and 2/8 SCI. Our final bronze award was earned by Kirby Edens and One-on-One Outfitters. This New Mexico bighorn scores a whopping 190 and 4/8 SCI and was taken in September 2011. Now, we told you that you were going to see some great rams, and we've now just gotten through the bronze category, so hold on. The silver is earned by Nick Best, who hunted self-guided in Oregon in September 2011. Nick's ram scored 194 and 4/8 SCI. Doug Sayer also hunted self-guided in Idaho in September 2011. His outstanding ram scores 195 SCI and takes the Gold Award for this year. The Platinum Award once again goes to a self-guided hunter, Glenn Martin Jr. Glenn hunted in Montana in October 2011 to get this whopper bighorn that scores 197 and 5/8 SCI. The Top Diamond Award goes to James Brogan and Chase Hill Outfitters for an amazing Montana ram. James drew this tag and took a ram that scores a whopping 205 and 2/8 SCI. It's currently ranked number 5 all time in the SCI record book. It's the largest bighorn taken in the past 11 years to be entered in the book. Ironically, James' ram is just 4/8 of an inch larger than our diamond winner at the 2012 Trophy Awards, taken by Matt Rippentrop. James' ram is only 2 inches larger than the bighorn taken by our 2010 diamond winner, Patrick White. All 3 of these rams were taken in Montana, which certainly shows the quality of bighorns coming out of that state these days. Congratulations to James on one of the finest bighorn sheep ever taken. This completes the Rocky Mountain Bighorn category and our North American Rifle Awards. Give these last winners a big round of applause. We now come to the North American Archery Awards, and we begin with the Doll category. Just as with the other North American awards, we'll be presenting plaques to both the hunter and the outfitter. We ask that when your name is called and your trophy photo appears on the big screen, the hunter and the outfitter or a representative immediately begin making your way to the stage. Please hold your applause until all the winners have been announced for this category. One more time, both the hunter and a representative of the outfitter should come forward quickly when your names are called. The Silver Award goes to Bill Tittle and Ramhead Outfitters for a fine NWT ram. Bill hunted in August 2012 to arrow this trophy of 151 and 1/8 SCI points. The Gold Award was earned by Theron Soroka and Mackenzie Mountain Outfitters. Theron hunted in NWT in August 2011 to get this doll of 154 SCI points. Frank Noska IV is a resident of Alaska and hunted self-guided in August 2012 to arrow his Platinum Trophy. This fine doll sheep has an SCI score of 160 and 5/8. The Top Diamond Award goes to outfitter and hunter Dan Reynolds of the Yukon Territory. Over the past few years, Dan has begun to hunt extensively by bow and arrow. In August 2012, he arrowed a ram that scores 174 and 2/8 SCI, which would tie for the number 1 archery taken doll sheep in the SCI record book. That number 1 trophy was taken 20 years ago, and they both beat the number 2 entry by well over 5 points. This is truly one of the finest dolls ever taken by bow and arrow. That completes the archery doll category. Let's give these hunters and outfitters a big round of applause. We now move on to the archery stone category, for which we had only 2 trophies entered for this year. The Platinum Award goes to Edward Ned Greer. Ned hunted with BC Safaris in September 2010 to take this stone ram, scoring 154 5/8 SCI. Our top diamond award goes to another ram of phenomenal statistics. The hunter is Jim Hens, and he hunted with Big 9 Outfitters in November 2011. Jim arrowed a new archery world record stone that scores 180 6/8 SCI. It beats the previous number 1 by well over 3 inches, and the former record had stood number 1 since 1997. You've now seen the greatest doll and stone sheep ever taken by bow and arrow right here at the same time. That completes the archery stone category. Let's give these hunters and outfitters a hand. We have one bow hunter who's winning an award in the archery desert sheep category. He's Edward Ned Greer, who's probably still on the stage. He and El Fuerte Outfitters received the top diamond award for his desert ram taken in January 2010 with an SCI score of 149 points. Let's give Ned and El Fuerte a big round of applause. Our last North American archery category is for Rocky Mountain Bighorn, where we also have but one entry. The top diamond award goes to Brian Ham for his self-guided New Mexico Bighorn that scores 174 3/8 SCI. Brian hunted in January 2012 to get his fine ram. This completes all of our trophy awards for the evening, so let's give all the recipients one final round of applause.